Good day, this is Ray. Today is Saturday, September 26, 2020 for me. Day number 200 of social distancing. Hope that you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well, staying home, staying safe. Something I realized fairly recently, it might have even been this morning, was that when I do these vlogs, there doesn't necessarily have to be anything major to talk about each time. And that's just life. I was trying to think, is there a movie that I've seen that didn't have any music or any type of drama to it? I'm sure that'd be a boring movie, but it would be more realistic than what most of the things we look at. So the title of this video, Bagels. The reason because back in college, I went to a predominantly white college. I've heard of bagels, of course, but I never tried a bagel. And for breakfast in the cafeteria, they had an assortment of bagels to try, and I was like, you know what? This was probably somewhere in my freshman year. So you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. And I had a couple buddies. We went to sit down and then had breakfast. I was like, hey, so what am I supposed to put something on this? How am I supposed to eat this? And they're like, yeah, put some cream cheese on it. I'm like, cream cheese? So what's that? It's like cream that's cheese. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. But anyway, I did. I think it was some type of strawberry cream cheese. And went ahead and took a bite, and I almost broke my teeth. It was the hardest thing I'd ever bitten into before that time. In high school, I went to a predominantly black high school. And I don't think anybody was eating bagels. I don't think they had bagels, at least, in our breakfast choices. If they did, I skipped it. I avoided it. But it just wasn't something that was, I guess, common in my community. So, how does this tie into lupus? It probably doesn't. It's just something random I was thinking about. I woke up at like 2 in the morning. I was like, what can I talk about today? Because I have nothing prepared. It's been such a busy week. But, bagels, it was something different. And lupus is something different. And, just thinking back to this week, stress does trigger lupus flares, and I had a little bit more stress this week. We had a few more people out than anticipated, and that's fine. That's just the name of the game, and just the name of the game is to try to survive. And we made it through the week. We have a couple more business days left, and the month is over, and we're on to the last quarter. So hopefully for a little bit less stressful week next week. That's all we can hope for. But just thinking about the week, it was very busy, kind of a blur. I know that it rained maybe 2 times this week. Has some arthritic pain, which is associated with lupus. I keep saying I have lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, but from what it looks like, it's just lupus causes arthritis, or arthritis is a part of having lupus, which explains the joint pains and all that. So last night, so I couldn't sleep. I really hardly ever sleep. A big reason for that is because I have to shift multiple times throughout the night because I can never find a comfortable position. Even my back might be hurting, or my knees if I'm laying on my side, my wrist might be hurting. My feet are swollen or tingling, whatever. So I never really found a comfortable position. I'm tired, but I'm functionally tired throughout the day. I probably wake up a little bit more here in a little while. Right now it's a little bit before 8 a.m. and I've been up since 2, like I said. So a vlog. What is this supposed to be? There's no rules to this. I'm just able to freely talk and talk about things I want to talk about. But when I do sorry about that. I kicked my camera for a second. And when I do the different playlists, either, like I said, starting next quarter or next year, more than likely it's going to be next year, because I really don't have a lot of time to prepare for rolling out something completely different, a completely different format. But there will be just a regular standard vlog where I'm just talking as to how my day was. But then there's going to be more videos that have a subject matter to it. whether it's reviewing books on lupus or different resources about lupus, or talking about health insurance, and learning all the different terminology and things. So right now, I think my vlog's gonna be more like this, where I could just talk, be random, not really have to put a lot of thought into it. Something that I did do this week, and I hope you do the same, is to get a flu shot. So this is only the second flu shot that I can recall ever getting. Last year was the first time that I got the flu shot, and it was something that when I was in my rheumatology office, that a nurse asked, I said, "Hey, did you get a flu shot? Or you want to get a flu shot?" And I was like, "Should I?" And they're like, "Absolutely. My doctor recommended it." And I said, "Okay, let me get this thing." I took it. My arm was in pain for a couple of days and moved on. Well, I went back this time, got the flu shot on Thursday, and there was actually a lot of people there. I was a little concerned about that, considering COVID's going on. Everybody was wearing a mask, and I think one person was a little bit too close to me, but yeah, it was nice enough to say, "Okay, would you step back just a little bit? You're a little too close," and they understood. So anyway, yeah, so I got my flu shot. Arm hurt a little bit. It wasn't bad. It's just something I encourage you all to do, and hopefully we'll have a COVID vaccine sometime soon, but who knows? Don't rush that thing. Let all the scientists do what they need to do, doctors, and the trials. We go through all that, and then we'll have something safe and effective, hopefully, and then we can be back to normal. There was really never any normal. This was so crazy as it is, but go back to sense of normalcy. It was kind of funny. So I started driving again back on August 12th, and now it's August 26th. I've yet to put any gas in my car because I drive once a week, and it's not really any places I go besides like my storage facility, go to the park, things like that. So really, I haven't been driving around much, but it's just very strange that we're in a time like this where there's not really a need to fill up your gas tank often, and just think about living in a different world. I apologize for looking down. That might reflect a little bit about my mood. I am a little bit down, and just feel like we're caught up in a Groundhog's Day situation. And I do miss having my own space, having a place to call my own, and I understand this is temporary. Not sure how temporary it's going to be. It could be it's been a year now, and it could be a year longer. I really don't know. Maybe even 2 years, but yeah, it's just something I'm trying to deal with. Also, I have a master budget spreadsheet that I've been building for years, and excuse me there, I don't want to make this suggestive video get blocked. Yeah, a master budget spreadsheet, and the thing was corrupted this week. I mean, totally corrupted. I can't get in. I tried to use different software to open it back up, and nothing worked. I changed the extension of the file, and nothing worked. And I was like, man, that is probably 10 years of work right there down the drain. So instead of freaking out, panicking, it's like, well, I pretty much understood how I built it the first time. I'm confident that I can build it again. So basically I started from scratch and built me a new budget spreadsheet, and I encourage you to do that. Basically, it's simply put, keep track of each one of my bills, whether it's entertainment such as Netflix or Sling TV, or it's my health bills that I'm paying, have on a payment plan, or the storage fees, all that's just in a simply formatted spreadsheet. And if I think it's good enough to share with you, I will share with you in another video, another playlist, another day. And anyway, that all crashed, and I was like, well, I had so many health issues the past 2 years. That's just nothing really in the scheme of things. All right, so you probably learned nothing in this video, and that's cool. I'd be surprised if you actually watch all the way through, but if you do, I appreciate it. And I ask that if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends and family about this. I'm gonna keep doing it, and look forward to doing something completely different and new next quarter, next year. All right, take care.
a smile. Is she an angel? She's a miracle. Is she the devil?